Hi, gang. Friends. Some of you are friends, and some of you are soon to be friends. You just don't know it yet. I want to call you friends because if you're here and you're following along and you're supporting me, whether it's by being on this page or liking and sharing my content or making a purchase from me or just being my genuine friend, I'm here for it. I will take it. So it is Thursday. I'm a little slow moving this morning. I will admit I woke up halfway through the night with a pounding headache that I did not go to sleep with. And so if any of you suffer from migraines, you know that that's like almost like a panic attack thing where you wake up and you have a headache for no reason. Well, before I get started on my makeup here, I will tell you what I think the reason is. I refilled this wallflower scent last night. It's in I plug it in my master bathroom, and it is very, very, very powerful. And I have asthma, so I can't even wear like a lot of perfumes and stuff because they're overpowering to me. And I do suffer from migraines, so I think this, I'm just gonna put this over there. I think that's what gave me my headache in the middle of the night. So I didn't take anything. I woke up this morning, I still had it. I made myself a cup of hot tea. I just took a shower and it seems like it's going away. I don't like to take medicine unless I really have to. So I am just hoping that it goes away. So I want to do my makeup for you. And I feel like I gypped you guys a little bit yesterday because I used one of our new lip and cheeks. I used Carousel, which is like a pretty subtle, like delicate pink color. And I used it on my cheeks, but I didn't put it on my lips. And so it's really, really pretty on your lips. Trust me on that. Today I'm going to use Madrid, I think. Is that what I chose? Yes. Today I'm going to use Madrid. This is Madrid. And I will use it both on my cheeks and on my lips so that you can see what it looks like. All right. I'm going to start a little bit different than I normally do. Usually I start with my contour, sort of to map out my face. But I don't know. Maybe it's the headache. Maybe it's the fact that it's Thursday. Maybe it's the fact that we're getting snow this weekend here. I'm just feeling a little different. So I want to do things a little different. I want to show you that, you know, the order that you put this makeup on for the first 3 colors that I color match you to, or that you choose a collection from, the order doesn't matter. Okay, this right here that I'm putting on now is one of our highlights. This is, hi Joy. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. I love when people say hi back to me because whether you want to banter back and forth, I don't know, but I just like knowing that someone is out there. Okay, so this is Sandy. This is my main highlight color. I want you to think of these 3 colors as your foundation. They all have coverage and they're going to either bring light to specific areas of your face that you place it, or they're going to bring depth and dimension to specific areas. So think of, well, this is your contour. Think of this as like your, let's just call it your foundation. We call it a highlight. So this is what I would say to you as our main highlight. But for those of you who are not familiar with Seint, this would be like your foundation. This would be like your concealer. I know it doesn't look that much different, but trust and believe when I put it on my face, you will see. So right now I am just dabbing into my foundation, my main highlight color, and I'm putting that in very specific areas for me. So I'm 56 years old and I have bags under my eyes. It happens, right? I do not want to bring attention to those bags. As a matter of fact, I want you not to see them at all, but without getting Botox or surgery, that's not going to happen, but I can at least make your eye go somewhere else on my face. So that's going to be what the brightening shade does, okay? Now, look at this red nose that I have. It's just hyperpigmentation that I've always had in my nose. Well, from when I can remember, and like looking back at pictures, I've always had, not so much up here, even though I already put makeup there. I've always had like this sort of Rudolphy nose. So I want to neutralize that red. So this shade that I'm using may not be the same shade for you, but it has a green undertone to it, as you can probably see. See how I did not put it here? I didn't put it up here. It looks a little green on my face. It's not green, as you can see. It does have a green undertone, but once I blend it all in, it won't look green. You have to trust me on this, okay? And just stay tuned. So I'm also going to put it up here. Now, the places that I'm leaving empty, either the brightening highlight, aka concealer, is going to go, or the contour. I'll blame it on the headache. The contour is going to go. So you can see I left this part of my face kind of blank and up here a little bit. Okay. This is the buff brush, by the way. All of our brushes are double-ended. I like a little bit more of a full coverage. So this is, ooh, hello. This is more of a dense brush. And so it will give me full coverage. So I'm just going to flip that around. The other side of this brush is similar to this. It's just smaller. And now I'm going to dip into or dab into that brightening highlight. Now remember, in my compact, it doesn't look that much different, right? But watch this. Do you see how much lighter it actually is? And I'm going to kind of stipple this underneath my bag area. I don't want to draw attention to that bag area, so I'm going to go right below it. If you don't have these bags like I do, or if you're younger, if you're older and don't have the bags, if you're younger and don't have the bags, so basically if you don't have the bags, you can take this brightening shade, aka concealer, right underneath your eyes. I'm trying to draw your attention down here, and you will see that once I blend. I haven't blended anything yet. This is just my second color that I put on. So I put it up here. I put it down here almost like in a Nike swoosh underneath my bag area. And I'm going to put it here in the middle of my chin. All right. That's two of the colors. What's left is what I usually start with when I do these tutorials and when I just do my makeup in general. I usually start here and work my way up. This is contour. So for that, I'm going to pick up my detail brush. I like to take this smaller side and go into my contour. Again, you don't want to swipe. If you swipe, you will pick up way too much makeup. You want to dab. And then I'm going to draw a line here on top of and slightly hugging the underneath part of my cheekbone. You can already see without even blending that kind of add a little bit of, that added some dimension to my face. I'm going to now flip the brush over and dab this side into the contour, and I'm going to put this up here along my hairline. So what this is going to do up here is it's going to give some dimension to your forehead. So remember, I put the brightening shade in that. So you can see I'm already looking much more chiseled out. I'm going to blend. I'm going to pick up, this is our blush and bronzer brush, the small end, and I'm going to start making little circles. Now the product is on my face and it's warming up and it's cream. So it's going to blend very easily. I'm not going to have to force anything. I'm making small little circles with this. Here underneath my eye, I'm trying to be really careful about staying out of that bag area again. If this was a drinking game and you had to drink every time I said bag area, you would be sloshed by now. Okay. While I am doing this, let me tell you something else about myself. There's two things I loathe about a person's character. One thing is if they're a liar, and the other thing is if they're a thief. There's a lot of subcategories of those two things, but those are general. I cannot stand liars and thieves. What I do love about a person's character is when they're genuine or authentic, you know, to themselves, like not fake or phony, and when they're good to other people, which is, you know, this is just dawning on me now, which is probably why I love this company so much, because a lot of you don't know me and a lot of you put your faith and trust in me, whether I color match you or you know, purchase one of our new pre-selected collections. It means so much to me when, even if you are a friend of mine, it means a lot to me when you trust me like that with your face. You know, if you do my color match form, which by the way is colormatchbykaren.com, if you do that, one of the things you have to do is send me a selfie with no makeup on. Like, it has to be a bare face. And I want you to know how much I realize that that's a big deal, because it's very, very vulnerable. I mean, look, I get on here with no makeup on at the beginning of these videos. I'm used to it now, but I was terrified when I first started. And so I understand that sending a makeup-free selfie to someone, especially somebody that you don't know, is huge. So I never want to discount that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you can trust me. I am genuine and I am authentic. I'm not a thief and I'm not a liar at all. I will never try to oversell to you. That's not me. I'm trying to help you ladies out there. I'm not just trying to make a sale here. It's really important to me that you're here and that you trust me. So the last thing I'm going to do is try to jeopardize that faith and trust that you put in me by loading your cart with things that you don't need. If I load your cart, if I do that for you, you can always shop on your own, but if I load your cart for you, I hope that you trust and believe that whatever I put into your cart is what I truly think that you need. You're always free to take things out and put things in, but what I put in there is no less than what I think you want based on what you've told me. Okay? All right, let's move on to the lip and cheek for today. Madrid. It's really, really pretty. I've not used it yet though. So again, if you're new to Seint, these are our tins. Our lip and cheeks are $14. So if I'm just looking for an empty spot, you know what? I'll just pop this puppy out. If you're new here, these are compacts. They're magnetized. These are tins. They're metal. The lip and cheeks are $14. When you buy a new one or you need to replace it, you just buy that and you pop it in and you've got your makeup all in one compact with a mirror always on the front. This one is a triple decker. It's a 3-pager, 3 levels. You don't have to get this size if you don't want to. And I just want to take that out because I want to show you. I just dropped it. I want to show it to you in my hand as I'm putting it on, so you know that what I'm putting on, again, I want you to trust me. What I'm putting on is actually what I'm showing you. I'm not trying to do something off camera here. Okay. And there's no like membership into Seint that you have to buy. There's no auto ship. There's no minimums that you have to purchase. You buy what you want when you need it. And it lasts a really long time. So it's not like I'm going to be selling you one of these every month, you know? So I'm in this for the long run. I've been an artist with Seint for almost 2 years, and I've been using the makeup for almost 4 years. So, yeah, I've found my way around this, and I would not be here talking to you right now if I didn't 100% believe in it. Okay, let's move on. Madrid, it also is a cream, blush and bronzer brush, the smaller end, again, dabbing in, picking some up. First time I'm using this, let's see. Oh, it's, ooh, look at that. How pretty. Oh, it's like, just like like if you get flushed or embarrassed. That's what it's reminding me of. And I like my blush like right on top of my contour. I don't like it here, like in the center of my, like my fatty cheeks. I like it back here a little bit more. Matter of preference for this. Again, just tapping into that. It's, oh, see? When it's new, sometimes you have to tap a little bit more just to get the product moving. But you can see there, it's good to go now. This is going to be really pretty on my lips. So it's called Lip and Cheek because it goes on both places. It basically, I hate that word, eliminates, and I say a lot too, it eliminates 2 things in your makeup bag. It eliminates the blush and it eliminates the lipstick. We're all about simplifying here, right? Speaking of which, I'm going to use, I usually use, here it is. I usually use an eyeshadow to do my brows, but just so you believe that you can also use something else, I usually use this, as you can tell, Trust. It's very well loved. But I'm going to use my contour to do my brows. And I'm going to have to look over here into my mirror. If you want a recommendation for a color for your brows, just reach out to me and I'll let you know what color I suggest. And let me know too if you prefer a cream or a powder, because that will matter. If you like a cream, I will recommend one of our contour shades, which is what I'm using now. This is called Astoria. And if you like a powder, I will recommend one of our eyeshadows, because most of our eyeshadows are powder. We have, I think it's 4 that are cream. Okay, that took me a little bit longer to do, only because I'm not used to using the contour, the cream. I'm used to using that Trust eyeshadow. So I'm unfamiliar with how much I need to pick up to get the job done on my brush. So if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of time in the morning to get ready, or doesn't want to take a lot of time to get ready, or if you want to get ready in your car, in the parking lot before you walk into work, this makeup is perfect for you because it's all in one spot. You just throw this in your bag and go. And again, the compact does not have to be this big. Okay. Something else I like to contour is my nose, and that's not something I used to do at all, but I have really grown to like the way that it looks. Now, you'll see other artists do this different ways. We all have our own way. We all use a different brush. But the basic of this is that you want to draw 2 lines down the side of your nose, not on the bridge of your nose. The closer you put the 2 lines, the thinner your nose will look, because again, this is contour. This is what I put here on my cheekbones, which I just realized I kind of over blended a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Now you can see this line down the side of my nose, right? Well, obviously I'm not going out of the house with that. So what I'm going to do is take that same brush that I just blended that out with, and, oh, my dog is here. I'm just gonna kind of stipple up and down that line, trying to stay away from the bridge of my nose. I'm trying to keep this nice and light and clear, and see that the line is gone on the side of my nose, but you can still see how I contoured it looking forward. I'll do this side to show you. And I like to do this before I put my eyeshadow on, just because you can see that this brush is getting all up in there, and I don't like to mess up my eyeshadow. That right there is not, it's like just another kind of divot in my face of like doing that. See that? I have my 11 lines. I've got, when I would squint, I've got these wrinkles going on in here. I've got hooded eyes. I've got these bags underneath my eyes. And now I've got this kind of Greg Gutfeld thing going across my nose. What I want to do is kind of clean up the center of that. Because remember, this brightening shade, aka concealer, is what brings light to your face. And so now you don't see the line, but my nose looks thinner. I look like that I got a nose job. 11s? Yeah, that's, hold on. These 2 lines next to each other. 11s. I don't know. I heard, somebody called them that, Joy. I pick up this shit. Oh, I pick up this stuff from places I don't even know. Okay. I do have a couple of errands to run today. It's Thursday, so if you've been here at all, you will know. And if you are new, Thursdays are like my running around days. I do payroll for the company, so I do paychecks today. I know. Oops. So I've got to do payroll. I've got to go and drop them off. I usually run to the bank on Thursdays. I run to the post office box. Like, it's my running around day. And my ex-husband, who is basically my boss now, we have a company. And he got the company in the divorce. I did not want it, but I wanted to keep my quote-unquote job because I've worked from home for 20-some years. And I'm paid well, and I have great benefits, and I love the flexibility. So, and he knows that he can trust me, because remember, I'm all about trust and not being a thief or a liar. So he knows he can trust me with the money side of the business, which is what I handle. So yeah, we still work together. I work from home. He's never worked from home, even when he lived here. We have an office that he goes to. Well, he is away. And so I'm not going to say that it gives me more work to do, because it really doesn't. But like, if clients are looking for him or whatever, like I have to intercede. So it's not like his pile of work goes on my desk. He has his half of the business that he runs, and I have my half of the business that I run, basically. There's that word again. And when he's not here, I'm not doing his job. But if something comes up and needs attention, I'm or now our son, who works with us, is usually the next line of defense. So it's almost like being on call when he's gone. The quote-unquote good news is that it's freaking freezing outside. And, oops, it's a roofing company and construction company. So when it's like this cold, the guys aren't really working. So it's not like, you know, everything's coming down on me. But anyway, we'll worry about the hair later. Let's just push it back again out of the way so that you can actually see. So this is what I have so far. You have to set cream makeup the way that I like to do it. Well, Joy, you and I are both in Pennsylvania. I'm outside of Philly. I know that you're more west, but I think it was like 9 degrees when I woke up here. And I think you're going to probably miss the snow that's coming this weekend. I know my friends down in Brigantine may be getting it more than I even am here. The further west you go, it looks like the lower amounts of snow that you'll be getting, but which is unusual. Usually it's the other way around. The shore, the beach, has not seen snow before this year, like accumulating snow, like measurable snow in years. So, and they had like a pretty big storm earlier this month. And now this might be the second one in a month that they're getting more than what I'm getting here. I hate snow. That's another thing about me. If I never have to wear a North Face or Uggs or own a shovel again, a snow shovel, I will be a happy, happy, happy girl. Let me tell you. While this, by the way, that was our stay spray that I sprayed on the brush, and it's wet. So you will see that it's a little bit shiny right now, and some of that shine is going to stay, and I'm telling you that for a reason, because I don't like the shine. So I'll be getting rid of that shine in just a minute. While that's drying though, I'm going to do my mascara. We do not sell mascara. We do not sell a primer for mascara. This is what I typically would use for a primer. It's L'Oreal Voluminous. What I've recently discovered is that our setting powder, Vanilla Dust, all I did was I took that spoolie and I kind of, because it's packed and I wanted it loose, so I just kind of swirled it around on there a little bit. And then I'm taking this fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm literally putting this powder on my upper eyelashes. And this is going to work as a primer. So again, it's something that is already in my compact, and I can eliminate this out the window with like an eyebrow pencil, the extra blush and lipstick, because I don't have, because I have a lip and cheek that does both. So this is the mascara that I've been using. Everybody has their own way of putting mascara on, right? And it's really, really boring to watch someone put mascara on. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm waiting for that setting spray to dry on my face. It's basically dry already. But because I'm sitting here chatting and showing you how you can use that setting powder as a primer, it's just taking me a little bit longer. Okay. You get the idea. I love this. I love this Great Lash for my lower lashes, the corners. Has a nice pointed wand that I feel like I can get into these corners with. Again, this is all a matter of preference. It's a matter of what you're working with too. My lashes happen to be pretty long, so I just like to darken them and thicken them up a little bit. And I typically just stay on the bottom, on the outside corner of my eyes. Okay, almost done. I do not like on me the shine that any setting powder is going to give you. Notice how my face looks dewy. I personally don't like that. So I'm going to go in with the setting powder and watch the shine disappear. See right here? See my nose? See under here? I don't want to powder bomb my face. I just want to put this anywhere there is shine, and I don't want it. Let's do this side. Down here. Again, staying out of that bag area. This bag is worse than this bag. So as you can see, when you look at me, yeah, you might see that bag a little bit. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't see they're still there when I tilt my head down. They're not going to go away, but I can kind of camouflage it enough and bring your attention to other places on my face that I would prefer that your eye goes to instead of that bag area. Like I said, this one is worse than this one, but you can see that this one is almost all but gone, right? All right, I don't want to jip you today, so I want to use that Madrid color as a lip and cheek. I mean, on my actual lips. So I'm going to take, I'm just going to clean this off with my rag from Carousel and Nude that I used yesterday. Okay. Our multitasker brush. Again, another product that you don't have to have is a lip liner, because remember that good old contour? I'm going back into it and I'm going to line my lips. Again, a matter of preference. I like the line to be a little bit more natural and thicker than that thin pencil line. If you want it, if you like the thin pencil line, if that's what you prefer, then you would just use the smaller end. I'm using the thicker paddle end. And I also like to overline my bottom lip a little bit. Look, I'm not going down here in the middle of my chin. I'm just going slightly under my natural line. And that's going to make, without getting those horrible needles that I don't want to get, that's going to make my lip look a little bit bigger. Okay, I want to take all the color off that brush. Where's my brush spray? This brush cleaner that we have, amazing. You spray it on. It smells like cotton candy. You rub it around on your rag or towel or whatever you have there. And it is clean and ready to go. That's what I just used to put this on. It's ready to go. It's not wet, even with the bigger brushes. It dries immediately. It conditions your brushes. It's so, so, so good. But I love that there's no downtime. Like, I want to be able to pick up this color Madrid and, is it still in my compact? No. And show you what it looks like for real, for real. Now, what did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. Hi, Linda. This is why you put it in your compact, so you don't get it all over your fingers. Okay, so since I gypped you yesterday and didn't put Carousel on my lips, I only put it on my cheeks, I want to show you. Picked up a good bit of it. And this is what it's going to look like on your lips. On my cheeks, it just made me look like I was like flush. And then on my lips, it's actually coming up like very neutral. I don't know what it's coming up like on camera. And it's like very because it's not like a gloss or anything, it's more opaque. It's thicker, which I prefer, honestly. But it feels good. Is that weird to say? I mean, we have a lot of lip and cheeks, but I don't know if they changed the formula or something, but it feels like it's got a moisturizer or something in it. I don't know. I've been using this makeup for almost 4 years, and that feels a little bit different in like a good kind of way to me. I showed you this yesterday, but because that's cream and I set my makeup and I don't want my now lipstick to come off, I will typically put a powder on top of it. It can be the setting powder if you want it, or if you want to add like a similar color to this on top. Yesterday I did nude with hot chocolate, which is one of our shimmer eyeshadows. Today, you know what? I'm just going back to my old favorite, Glamazing. Glamazing is an illuminator. Ooh, very powerful, right? It is a powder. Look at that wattage. And I'm going to put that right on top of that Madrid. Now, that is going to lock in the color. Look, it's not all day wear. It's not a lip stain, but it will help that stay on. And it wasn't glossy, but now it's got a shine to it, so it looks glossy, right? Your eye may be drawn to my lips instead of the bags under my eyes. And it locked it in. So I'm pretty comfortable and confident with that. I want to show you, is this them? So I'll do it on my arm. We came out with 2 new illuminators. This is a powder illuminator. This is Glamazing that I just put on my lips. I'm going to swatch it for you on my arm just so you can see. Or something that wasn't as constricting. Okay, so that's Glamazing, and you can see it's pretty powerful, right? This is, on my glasses, this is one of our new cream illuminators, and this is called Confetti. Those rings, that's normal. That's just from the pour process. I took that Glamazing off. This is Confetti, which you can see is more gold. This one is more silver. It's much more subtle. I don't know if I'm giving you a very good representation there. There we go. Maybe that's better. And then Chandelier is our other new illuminator. And it's also cream. And you'll notice this one has more of like a pinkish hue to it. So Glamazing is the powder. That one is not new. This was Confetti, which has a little bit more gold in it, which is cream and new. And then this one here is going to be Chandelier, which has like a pinkish tone to it. Let me see if I can catch the light, because that's what Illuminator is all about, catching the light. Maybe this way. There we go. So you can see the wattage of the powder Glamazing compared to Confetti and Chandelier, which are creams. But if you're like me and you did not like that dewy look, but you want to bring a little bit of attention to your upper cheekbones, this is where you would put that illuminator, right here on your high cheekbones. And I'm using Chandelier just because that's the one I stuck my finger in right now. So see that? You can just barely see it, which is subtle, which is what I like. If you want something with a little more power to it, you would probably go for one of the powder illuminators, because this one, like my lips, will bring your attention to that area. Okay, I think that's it. We also have a new perfume. Yesterday I showed you how easy these were, but because I have all those creams on my fingers, they're not opening as easily as they normally do because of my fingers, not because of the tin. So our perfumes are numbered. We had 1 through 4. This is our newest one. This is 5. So this is Seint number 5. Seint number 2 and Seint number 4 are my 2 favorites. I like this one. Seint number 5 smells like... What does that smell like? It's sweet, but not like I said, I can't wear a lot of perfumes because the scent like gives me a migraine and it messes with my asthma actually. So I need subtle, and all of our perfumes are subtle for sure, but you can smell them. Like that's the great thing. You can pop this out and put this in your compact. 2. Just stuck my finger in it. So that you've got this perfume. I just stuck my finger in it again. So that you've got this perfume in your compact and it's ready to go. The other great thing about, remember I said we love to have like multi-purpose uses for our products. I'm just trying to even this out. See the glow in it? Every single one of our perfumes has rose gold illuminator in it. Rose gold is one of our cream illuminators. So do you see that? So not only is that a perfume, that's an illuminator. So if I had really good, like that collarbone thing there, I don't. And I was wearing, like if it was in the summer, a lot of women like to put this on that collarbone so that it gives them that glow. And it's also a perfume that you can actually smell. Having it in your compact allows you access to it whenever you need it, and makes your compact smell really, really good. I know I'm being goofy now. Blame it on the headache. Last 2 things, or one thing I want to tell you about is we have a new lip conditioner. This is, I can just open it and tell you, this is one of our previous ones. We had 2, or we have 2. Now we have 3. This is Peppermint. It's green. The other one that we had initially is Cherry, and it's like a pinkish color. So this is our newest one, and especially now in the winter. The hell was that? Where's my... I have 2. That's Peppermint. I'll just smell it and tell you. It's vanilla. No, that's Peppermint. How do I have... I can't believe... Did they not send me the right one, or did I not order the right one? Okay, so our new one... Can't plan these things. Our new one is vanilla. So we're going to pretend that this is vanilla, and it's a lip balm. So if you don't want to take this out of the tin and take this out of the lid and put this tin in your compact, what you can do, and I don't want to do it because I don't want to mix my colors, but if I didn't have my lipstick on, you could just take it like this and rub, excuse me, rub your lips with it. And it's amazing. It has some of our milk conditioner in it. If you use our moisturizer, it has some of that in it. So it tastes good, it smells good, and it's wonderful for your lips. I have to figure out if I ordered the wrong thing or if the vanilla one is sitting around here somewhere and I'm just not seeing it, which is 100% possible because this desk is a mess. So those are some of our new products, some of our new illuminators. Madrid is what I have on my cheeks and my lips. our new perfume, Seint number 5, and our new lip conditioner in vanilla scent and flavor. So it's my look for today. Tonight, I think I'm going to come on and do what I said I was going to do last night, which was show you how you can earn free products from me without being an artist. You can do it like I do by being an artist, and if you want to talk about that, I'm here for it all day, every day. But if you don't want to be an artist and you still want to earn free makeup, I have a way for you to do that, and I will come on tonight and talk to you about that. So happy Thursday. Everybody stay safe and stay warm, and I will see you in a few hours. Bye.